I built the exact same landing page in Claude Code in Google's AI Studio to answer one question. Which tool actually works better for non-coders in 2025? I'll show you both builds, the results, and which tool you should be building with moving forward. Without squirrel ado, let's build. All right, so let's go grab a handy dandy prompt from the prompt library. I updated recently with a wave of prompts for service-based businesses and local businesses. So this is gonna be the prompt that we're gonna be using. We already have a placeholder name for the company. Let's get started. So let's spin up Claude in Cursor. If you don't know how to set up Claude, please check back. I made a video showing step-by-step how to install it globally on your machine so you can use it in any IDE or in the terminal. Now we're gonna paste in that prompt here in Google AI Studio. We're gonna paste the prompt here in Claude, and we're gonna give Claude the split-second head start. Boom, boom. All right, and let's code. All right, so we do have to confirm here, whereas Google's just working. Let's go ahead and hit yes. And I'm actually gonna hit approve all the next chance I get so that we just go what's called YOLO mode, where you pre-approve all changes, which I don't always recommend. Wow. There is no way it just nailed that quickly. Apparently Claude Code is done. So let's set up preview on port 3009. Even though we can view the HTML within Claude, or within Cursor rather, Google's still working. That was lightning fast. Let's see how it does. That was lightning. That's insane. That is insane. Let's wait to see how long it takes Google to finish before we check the preview. Wow. Wow. I'm a bit shocked right now. That was like you snap your fingers and it was done. So I'm going to wait a second here before we paste that, because I really want to compare them side by side. Wow. Claude nailed speed test. All right. Now, what felt like hours later, really only a minute or two later, Google AI Studio is ready for its preview. Okay. So let's first look at Claude's output. Okay. It missed the beat on the header. I felt like that was too quick. Wow. Super basic. I mean, obviously this requires a ton of fine tuning, right? Layout's not bad. Right? This is kind of cool. Follow our journey. This is where I'd probably implement some type of Instagram carousel or whatever your preferred social media profile is that your company is already posting on, right? That's where I would implement that. Nice little fun menu here, but the layout is just so basic. Requires so much fine tuning. Now, Google AI Studio did take a tremendous amount of time compared to Claude Code. I mean, both lightning fast, right? But I'm loving it took the time to source some stock footage for us. Okay, the link is dead, so we do need to kind of fine tune that part. Has a nice map feature. I love this map feature more. Okay. Similar structure. Okay. Wow. I mean, yeah, so the links we would have to fine tune and get these working properly, right? Visit, we would have to specify, hey, make sure, this is where you vibe code, right? This is where you talk to it and share the difficulties you're running into or the problems that you're running into, the bugs you're running into. I personally like using something called Whisperflow, and I'm going to pull up this app, which allows me to, instead of just, Google offers a speech to text button, which is great. Not all the apps do, but you essentially set a hotkey to your local machine and then you start talking. This is a test just to see if speech to text works. right? So this is far more efficient to vibe code, voice to text. Let's test this. Let's allow. This is a test. Just wanted to see if speech to text works. And it looks like you have to click it off to, it's kind of annoying, but it works. It works. But if you want to check out Whisperflow and you want to get a free month, use my referral code and we both get a free month. You'll find this in the YouTube description below. Okay. Now, I got to say, Google AI Studio wins. I'm shocked at the speed of Claude Code, but it also missed the beat on, those fine finishing touches of the preview, giving us stock imagery to use, right? But this is where vibe coding comes in. We have our template, we have our base. Now it's time to improve on it. So yeah, what do you want to see me build next? Are you a local or service-based business that you'd like to see how easy it is to spin up a landing page, a sales funnel, or a full-fledged website for your brand? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, honestly, I thought Claude was going to win. Claude usually nails these types of things. I'm shocked this looks the way it does. It usually doesn't do this. That's what I'm amazed by. It was lightning fast, but for a good reason. It didn't work as methodically as I think that Google AI Studio did. And I love this map. Incorporated a Google API for us for the test. I mean, yeah, we'll have to fine tune all the links, but this is how easy it is to build in 2025. I'm not an AI expert. I'm building in public and sharing what actually works. If you'd like to see me make a particular video around a specific topic, drop a comment below. Let me know who you are, what you do, who your target audience is, and what your question is, and I will add a video to my queue, custom tailored just for you. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Marcelo. This is Clearmud, and clarity matters.